150 North 28th Street in Allentown. If you're familiar with that address, it's 3 doors up from the main entrance of the Rose Garden. That right now, with the heavy construction equipment, the orange fences, the old black fences that they, turpentine fences that they put up at the water's edge, is an eyesore. The overgrowth of grass in that area is an eyesore. I understand that might be a no-cut area in the future. That's dangerous. I grew up rafting down that river on a little plastic boat when I was a child. Had a lot of fun in the Muhlenberg Lake where I fell off many times and found out I could stand there, which was nice. But there are so many rats that have infested that high grass area that it concerns me. That should be taken care of. Another thing that concerns me is I see, and this is, by the way, the first time I've seen these plans, which I'm sure a lot of you is the first time you've seen these plans. I did not receive a mailer, did not receive anything until I read it in the morning call a few months ago, and it concerned me. I take a look at this new wedding pavilion that they're planning to put in the Rose Garden. I think that's a beautiful thing. I think it's great that people can get married there. What I'm concerned about is on 28th Street, the car's already parked there on a Saturday afternoon or a Friday evening. That street's 244 inches wide. A normal car is 72 inches wide. Put 2 of those on either side, you cannot get an emergency vehicle up that street. I'm very concerned that if I have a health problem or there's a fire or an injury on my street, we cannot get an emergency vehicle up that street. Now this is my personal problem. When Mayfair is going hard and strong, parking is only on one side of that street. I think that's great, and they park on my side. I think that's okay, except I can't mow my grass, I can't cut my curb. I have cars parking in front of the fire hydrant in front of my house. I have trash in my yard every morning. That has always concerned me, but I've lived with it. There's not enough parking for limousines on this plan. The entrance to that new wedding pavilion is going to be the same entrance right at the bottom of the hill of my house. Where is the limousines going to park? They now park on my street. They park wherever they can. If you have a backlog of weddings scheduled for that day, which I would hope you would if you build something like this, that it gets used, you cannot turn on to Parkway Boulevard at the bottom of my street without danger. That's a public safety issue and it scares me.